So today I brought up something new and came up with something new, at least something that I'm curious to see what everyone would think for a brand new battle pass system that I created. I'm going to talk about price, tiers, and more, and what it's going to contain, and everything I talk about. And just like I did with my story mode, I'm happy to see the amazing feedback of you guys talking about the Dark Order that I came up with. It was so much fun creating that, and I had just as much fun creating this battle pass and trying to make it unique and maybe worth buying. I'm not sure if the developers will consider a battle pass for this, or maybe some kind of reward system, even if it's not a battle pass, maybe some kind of DLC additionally with that can go aside, I guess, go alongside with an item shop with some of these particular things I'm going to be talking about throughout this video tonight, and at least for this weekend for this game. And something I want to bring up right now, um, I'm just going to throw it out there right now. I'm not sure when the Hugh Neutron DLC is coming out. I don't want to throw out regular random dates. We're just gonna I'm just gonna wait and see what comes out and what they show. But we're about due for another teaser. I would say that now, maybe at some point, just to get some more spark for this game for the DLC. We could see him by the end of next week, or maybe by that Friday for August 5th. But maybe it's safe to say at this point we're probably not gonna get the DLC at this morning during July with only what a day left. So I'm looking forward to August to see what they bring to the table. I hope there's more consistent changes and more content included in this big patch. Hopefully, something more and bigger beyond the character. As much as fun as so much fun the character is going to be, I hope they add so much more into this big update since it's taking a little bit longer. And considering the fact that it's could be over 30 pages long, we don't know what else that they did. Is it going to contain that crossplay? We don't know. Well, I just wanted to bring that out there, because some people are asking, is Neutron probably going to come out maybe going towards the end of July? I don't think so. It's got to be some kind of August release date or a time frame. But it'll be nice to see a teaser, maybe his alternate costume, or maybe a little screenshot of one of the potential stage, maybe just a little smidge of the area. That'll be a nice teaser or something, or maybe a showcase can be uploaded to one of the channels that contains the release date for Neutron. That's another thing I would like to see. But now it's time for the battle pass. I wanted to just get that out there now. But this brand new battle pass is gonna have new costumes, music, and more, and maybe even potential taunts. But I didn't really mention and create any sort of unique taunts for this battle pass. But it's something else that these characters could do outside of just the one taunt that they do. They can probably include some unique ones for other characters. Leonardo, SpongeBob, as you can see with some of these characters. But we're gonna start with just the menu. Let's just bring up the menu right now, so everybody could be able to see the roster display, so everybody can see the characters in the game. But this Nickelodeon Battle Pass, for my price, just to start about, just for a price, $7.99. And my goal for this video, I don't know if you guys think it's worth it. You guys let me know, worth it, not worth it, or you probably won't think that maybe this game doesn't need a battle pass or anything like that. This is just something additional that they can bring to the game to maybe attract more players, to bring players back, and maybe get interested in playing the game consistently outside of just the trophies. It's more to do in this game, and it's more that the player can get into for activity and have another option to really expand, to try to have something else to get into for the game outside of just playing the game offline and online, checking out the character and just leaving and closing it out, and then they leave it behind. So I think a Nickelodeon Battle Pass is just another idea along with the story mode that will be perfect for this game. It'll be something cool to see something different. So the Nickelodeon Battle Pass price that I came up with, just like I mentioned, is $7.99, and I'm gonna try to make it worth that price. So I don't want to just go $9.99, the typical $10 Battle Pass price that most games already have from Battle Royales and so much more. I just changed it up with $70.99. $7.99 price for it. And with the tiers, I'm going to shoot for maybe 50 to 100 tiers, because these characters in this game can probably equate to over 50 tiers to be able to be included with all the things that I mentioned. They could probably do a good 50 or more tiers, or a max of 100 tiers for different rewards. So I'm going to get ready to get into them right now and talk about what this pass contains. So I came up with slime tokens as a unique currency where players will be able to purchase tiers, new items in the item shop. So this battle pass could contain, or this battle pass update could contain a unique item shop in which you can use these slime tokens to purchase things that you see appear in the item shop. So it might be a different variety of costumes that's not listed, or that's not going to be included in this battle pass. I'll be getting into that soon. But these special tokens, they could do slime coins, slime tokens. I just came up with slime tokens for like a unique sort of fitting currency for the battle pass. See how Fortnite has V-Bucks? You can get Nickelodeon tokens for this game, or slime tokens that can be earned from playing the game. So you can get it from, let's just back it up a little bit. So with these slime tokens, you could play, let's go back to the menu. So I can earn slime tokens in the arcade from playing the game. See how it increased the play value and encourage the player to play the game. So whether you're offline or online, whatever you prefer, maybe you spend the most time playing offline, you can still be able to grind those slime tokens to be able to get these rewards and purchase tiers if you want to just take a little shortcut, I'll say. But you really have to put in the grind to really get these coins and all these tokens to be able to purchase those tiers that you're aiming for and more. So you can get these tokens from playing the arcade over and over and over. See, it opens up the replay value. So say you did every single character, like, and for me, just open it up. I did all the characters. I played all the characters in the arcade on all the difficulties, basically on very hard difficulty and a regular difficulty. I didn't even bother playing it on very easy. But say you did all the characters on arcade and completed them, you could just come back if you want to get some slime tokens, and they had a little currency. They can have the little slime tokens just below you. You know, see where you have your name, or they can move it right here, something like that. Or maybe it could be in the top right, so you can see all your different slime tokens. So they can really just map it out and put it in a fitting location on the screen. So it could be in your corner of your character selection selection screen. They could do something like that. So it's just for placement. So you could come back into the arcade. You don't want to play the arcade, you could just play offline battles and battle against the computer from the battle mode playlist, where you want to do stocks, time, or sports mode. You'll be able to get those slime tokens to be able to earn those currencies, or you can hand online. But you'll need that victory bonus to get additional slime tokens. So I came up with double slime token bonus earned through playing the arcade on the highest difficulty. See what I'm saying? A level 9 CPU. So if you wanted to challenge to do a CPU battle and just have fun, mess around offline, you could grind playing against the CPU on the highest difficulty, which is the level 9. It's the highest it can get, and the hardest difficulty for facing the CPU or the AI. And you get a victory bonus if you beat this level 9 CPUs, if you beat the arcade on the higher difficulty, and so much more, and just playing the game in general. So something else that I came up with for this battle pass is character skins. As you guys could probably already see, some of the skins that I want to put in the game, and so much more. Character costumes that can be unlocked for the current characters on the roster, and they can add more. So as maybe new DLC comes out, you can unlock those different character skins and special skins that appear on the item shop that might not even be in the battle pass. And just to say it again, I already said this before, every character only has one costume, but a battle pass system will be perfect for this, because now you'll be able to, the player can earn and unlock some of these skins. These are free of charge. So you pay for the battle pass, pay that $7.99, you'll be able to get access to newer costumes for some of your favorite characters. So whether you're a Reptar main or whoever you like to use, Danny Phantom, a lot of people pick Garfield online, you could pick those different characters and rock those nice skins and costumes for these particular characters. So since there's a lot of people who love Garfield and they pick him online a lot from what I've seen, which is crazy, A lot of people go to Garfield so he can get some new costumes too. So character costumes for current characters that you see on the game in the roster, and then upon the purchase of this battle pass for paying the $7.99, I came up with a nice little deal. So it's not just, well, I'm just gonna I'm gonna buy the battle pass. Well, what am I gonna get? So what am I gonna get before I start grinding? You'll be already awarded with a special SpongeBob skin or two. Well, two skins. I came up with two of them. An iconic skin and just one that could be easier for the developers too, and then one that also pays tribute to the show and one of the best episodes and my personal favorites. When you get this battle pass or this Nickelodeon battle pass, you will be awarded a free SpongeBob SquarePants costume, or basically two of them. I came up with the Quickster skin for when he was when they were all hanging out with Mermaid Man and helping him take on Barnacle Boy, the Dirty Bubble, and Man Ray in the episode. So you had SpongeBob being the Quickster, and the others I'm gonna get into. You had the Elastic Waistband, Mr. Pier, and then Squidward, who was also part of the team. He was Captain Magma. So for this, as a little free gift on the house, once you get the battle pass, or once you get my battle pass that I just came up with, you will be able to get SpongeBob's Quickster outfit. Imagine that outfit being in this game. And how cool would he look? And it looks so graphically colorful in this game. See, this soda drinking hat is perfect. But why not the Quickster skin when you buy the battle pass as a free skin, so you already have something new and you won't be all left out? You already have a brand new SpongeBob skin, and you can tell if someone got the battle pass when they're rocking the skin. When you go up against someone that's using SpongeBob, they'll have his Quickster outfit, and then I slipped in a Krusty Krab outfit for his Krusty Krab hat. It's not in the game, so he could rock his Krusty Krab hat for a little more simplistic or simple, quick and easy. See how he has a cowboy hat, and then he has a beanie for Lincoln Loud. They could slip in. I slipped in that Krusty Krab hat, so you get two outfits upon the purchase of getting the battle pass. I will wear that Quickster skin all the time. It's one of my favorite outfits that I've seen him wear in the show. I think it'd be worth the purchase. So you get the two free costumes right off the bat at tier 1 right off the bat. So some other costumes that's not going to be included free that you'll have to grind for. I put this skin probably a little bit later on in the tiers for the battle pass. I didn't come up with specific tiers that you'll get these certain things, because I'm not sure how they'll really be able to map it out, and I'm sure after you get these. But I think this will be a little bit further from playing the battle pass and grinding the battle pass for a little while with slime tokens and so much more as you level up and get the XP needed from playing the game. Almost forgot to mention, for playing the game, you get the XP and some slime tokens while you grind the battle pass and so much more from playing offline, playing online, and if you're in a ranked competitive play, you're going to get maybe more than what you bargained for. So you'll be able to get more right off the bat. But I put SpongeBob. This is like a nice little idea. Not just SpongeBob, it's other people that's going to be included with this battle pass with skins. But I'm just going off of some of the best episodes and maybe most wanted costumes people would like to see. I put SpongeBob's Band Geeks costume in the battle pass when you reach a certain tier. So I would think that would be maybe tier 30 or more, something around along those lines, when you've been playing the battle pass and grinding it for a while. So it's not a easily obtainable sort of skin. People will actually grind and play for that skin, because Band Geeks is arguably one of the best episodes. People have different preferences, but I think that this particular costume for SpongeBob for Band Geeks, even if it's not his Quickster outfit, they can go with the Band Geeks outfit and just swap them. The Quickster outfit could be later in the tiers if they want. But it all goes hand in hand, because these are some of the best outfits that we've seen SpongeBob wear from the greatest episodes from the series. So SpongeBob's Band Geeks costume I put in there. Patrick's elastic waistband is in there. And then, not even just the SpongeBob universe. Let's start talking a little bit about the Last Airbender. What about Aang's avatar state, where you can see his glowing eyes? So they could definitely have that as a nice little animation where Aang could be in his avatar state a brand new style for the character. Aang's avatar state style, where you can see his eyes glow in battle, and it could be a nice little touch of animation, similar to how when Shredder gets charged up, you can see that little aura around him, but it'll be a little bit more nicer looking and smooth with a nice touch with Aang in his avatar state. I think this would be a really nice little style that they can add. It's one of many styles I just wanted to touch on. So I'm not going to go through all the tiers and more. These are just some examples that I think that I can really visually see being in this game to make the battle pass worth buying and worth purchasing. And then for Danny Phantom, how about an Evo Danny? I had to do some research on the episode, but when I already forgot about this villain too. He was called Control Freak. Control Freak was taking control of Danny Phantom, and he was under his command and under his control. Where Danny Phantom's eyes was red, so they can really do this. See how we got this before he even got his powers, becoming the ghost himself. They can have Danny Phantom and add that into the battle pass. So I came up with Control Freak Danny Phantom, or Control Freak Danny, where when he was possessed by a freak show, but he can have these different red eyes, and this could be a nice little style or a brand new costume that they could put into the game and put for people who love using Danny Phantom. They would want to grind for that, for it, so it'll be nice to see his real red eyes. It'll be easy to see him too. He looks have a little more evil look that he does from the show to pay tribute to Danny Phantom. So this was from the Control Freak episode. So I forgot about this villain, but I just wasn't sure. I thought it was just some evil version of Danny, but he was just under a mind control. He was being controlled by a Control Freak. So they can add that different variation for his skin, or maybe some kind of Control Freak costume to match that episode. Just another additional idea. And then just to wrap up with just different costumes to beef it up. How about a gold-plated legendary Genie? Can y'all imagine her with this gold skin? See how it looks shiny just on the screen? It looks very well done. But what if you had a gold Genie? A straight-up gold-plated Genie Wakeman skin? So I thought this would be something that would be a legendary costume when you get a little bit further, even further in the battle pass. Maybe that could be like a tier 100 sort of legendary, as an example. You could get the legendary gold Genie Wakeman skin. I just thought of it, just a little idea. I don't know if you guys think it's silly, but I think people would genuinely want to play this and really grind for that Genie Wakeman skin, because a lot of people love her, and they wanted to see her in the game so badly. So a gold Genie Wakeman skin, and then a little bit maybe around the middle, as you get closer and closer to the end of the battle pass, I also selected human Genie as another additional costume that could be included in this battle pass. But that's all that I'm going to mention as far as the costumes. Everybody else can get one. So for the costumes, they could do different versions of the turtles or something like that. You know, potentially, or maybe since Raphael and Donatello are not in it, I'm going to get into this. I'm going to get into it in just a little bit. But those are just what I could come up with as far as the costumes for this particular game. And I wanted to just bring out some kind of unique ideas, touching upon some of these different worlds and universe from the NCU itself. I think these skins will be really worth the purchase to beef up the battle pass price, so people will want to play this game and be able to grind it out, especially for that gold legendary shiny Genie Wakeman. And it got that little sparkle effect too. So you know somebody finished their battle pass in full when they rocking that skin. That gold Genie Wakeman, or they might be a little bit higher up when they're playing as human Genie Wakeman. See what I'm saying? But it's just some ideas. It's just some additional ideas. So that's just the end of the costume rewards. But now I'm gonna get into the stage soundtracks. Let's open up. Just go to the stage. Let's just do anything. Since I just talked about these three ideas. So we're not gonna play. Let's just open it. Select your arena. So we're not gonna play a stage, but just looking at these stages that we got, with 23 stages, they all have one track. But in my battle pass, I'm going to include stage soundtracks that's going to be unlockable. Each stage only has one song, so it's like we need some new music in this game for these stages, so it's not just one song that's playing from that particular stage. Come on, they don't all have to have new stages music, but come out with a little bit, a couple soundtracks that can beef up the jukebox for the original soundtrack for more of these stages. These stages only got one song. They play the same song, and it's just limited. So why not have the battle pass include new soundtracks, unlockable new music through the tiers, and then maybe you can unlock this mute, change up the music, and you can change the menu music. And just a little idea that I slipped in here, for example, the Jellyfish Jam. How about the Jellyfish Jam? This could be a stage music that plays on here, but why not put it in the menu? The menu could have this brand new Jellyfish Jam. If you guys remember that episode, see, it's just one of many different new changes that they can make. Your Jellyfish Jam can play as the menu music. That'll be amazing. Get you all hyped up playing the game instead of just being limited to the song, even as great as it is. And then that other song, get ready, when they did the reveal for this game, why not put that song in this game? And that could be in the battle pass. Just different additional examples. Because these songs, they're all amazing, but there's just one track. Put some new tracks in the battle pass, so and those can be unlockable outside of just getting the slime tokens or the slime coins or whatever. The costumes, it's going to have stage soundtracks, and that Jellyfish Jam, that's going to be amazing. But now, in closing, some additional things that I wanted to include. Let's go to the online. I selected, outside of just the music and the costumes and more, new high quality Nickelodeon banners representing players from their favorite characters and so much more. And see the player icons. I thought it froze. But these player icons, you can unlock more. They can really expand their profile icons where they'll be unlockable. And then these missing slots down here, there's going to be new characters for sure. So these two are Hugh Neutron for sure. And then this got to be Rocco. So 2 Hugh Neutron, Rocco. And then, but still, this is only 25 slots because I already counted this before. They can really expand the profile icons so they can include these different new icons in the actual battle pass. I would like to see something like that, and then maybe they could just really be able to unlock them from the battle pass. As you level up, you get new profile icons and new representations of characters from these different Nickelodeon shows for some of your favorite shows that you grew up watching. So even if they're not playable characters, like Master Splinter, for example, you could get Master Splinter as a profile icon. See, you only got Michelangelo and Leonardo. Why not come out with a Raphael or Donatello profile icon? Even though they're not current playable characters and they're probably not going to get in the game at some point, you could still probably implement them as profile icons for players to unlock. New profile icons from characters from the roster and these high quality banners. A Raphael banner. See what I'm saying? So it's just a 2-in-1 additional things that I talked about and came up with for this particular idea for a battle pass. They can come out with so much more. And look, they right here. I almost forgot about this. You got Donatello and Raphael. Is that a teaser? Maybe they're going to come to the game sooner or later, but they're probably not going to get in the game. But considering the fact that they're part of this profile icon, it could be something separate. You could get a Raphael and Donatello profile icon. So if you prefer Donatello out of all the Ninja Turtles, you can rock that icon online. If you like Raphael the most, you can rock that icon and unlock it from the battle pass. There's so much more that these guys can really bring to the game. And they can expand since every character has 2, well, almost at least. Garfield got 2 of them. See how smiling and he's shrugging it off. Looking careless. But they can add additional Garfield icons. Oh, he has 3 now. See? And that's different because he's got 3, but some of these other ones have 1 to 2 sort of player icons, or profile icons in banners. See how as it shows my username for PlayStation in the rating. You could have the name in the rating, that little small little, you see that little section or that shape. And this is SpongeBob from the program icon. That can actually be a banner, and they can really design it to make it worth it, or they can make it bigger than that for a banner, and it has your name and your rating online with that banner that you unlock from the battle pass. I think that could really be something that's gonna really look nice in this game. It's just another additional option, but those are little ideas I came up with for the battle pass for Nickelodeon. That's $7.99. I'm curious to see what anybody thinks. Is it worth the price? Would you get a battle pass for this game? Even though you probably prefer maybe some other platform fighters, whatever, and what have you, would you probably consider coming back to the game? Would you play the game a little bit more often? Would you give the game another chance, or would you play it a little bit more often? Just let me know. All opinions are welcome, even if you don't play the game anymore, which is fine. But I really think the battle pass would be a nice little touch for the game, just even more unlockables. And then the item shop, if you don't make a battle pass, you could come out with an item shop so people can earn these different costumes and different rewards through playing the game, through grinding the slime tokens from the in-game currency. And it encourages the player to get on and grind and want to log in and pop in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl or re-download it at some point and check it out and see what's up with the battle pass. But I wanted to make it that worth that $7.99 price for this video, and then maybe 50 to 100 tiers at max. They could definitely do a lot for the game, but this is just one of many other additional ideas to go alongside of the extras and the different things that they could do with the modes, and just with that story mode that I came up with. Just to say it real quick, with the Dark Order, you can get slime tokens from that too. But you'll probably get even more because you're going to be fighting a lot and going through so much with the high difficulty of the bosses, and going back and forth but in between different worlds in their universe. New York, Bikini Bottom, and the Rugrats world, and so much more, and the Ghost Zone of those villains and more. So let me know what you guys think. This new battle pass system containing costumes, music, and more, it's going to be so much fun. I think it'll be a lot.